been a while, hasn't it? Hello, my name is Josh, also formerly known as Stepford Guy 99, and it seems SCR have been busy with some sneak peeks.
Right, enough of that, let's get on with it. Right then, first sneak peek, and right off the bat you can very much tell this is a Starlock upgrade. This includes some new scenery, including a car park, houses, and some lovely little shops. And in my opinion, this sort of feels a lot more alive and a lot more like a proper British rural village and town than the current Starlock does. Speaking of the current Starlock, it seems like the direct bridge to the seafront isn't present anymore. Hopefully you can still get there somehow. I mean, it'd be quite disappointing if you couldn't, because, I don't know, that was a nice little spot, you know? The signal box is still very much there. The platforms are somewhat the same. There's a little bit of an upgrade, especially the bridge, as I've just said, but the platforms do remain somewhat the same there. There are also two entrances now, the original one and also the one on the other side, which includes the car park. And yeah, overall, this is very lovely. It feels very refreshing, very clean. Like I said, a nice rural calm vibe. It feels also like an evolution of sorts scenery-wise, as, you know, the only scenery Starlock has at the moment is just a few buildings, some hills, and, you know, you got the seafront walls, sure, but, like, I don't know, it's not much, is it? Next one, and it seems we are finally getting longer Connect trains, with this one in question being a double Class 350, which will have 8 coaches in total. Now, this is great in itself, love that, longer trains, amazing. But there is one small little detail which reveals a whole lot more. If you zoom in a little bit to one of the information boards on board the train, you can see Ellesmere, and indeed this train is going to West Wyvern from the Stepford area. Basically, what this indicates is that you'll be able to go from Stepford to West Wyvern and even Lynn via Ellesmere, and so likely via Berrily and Morganstown as well, alongside Express and Airlink. So if you wanted to do that, you'll be able to very, very soon. This is very exciting, what can I say? It's a very exciting video, very exciting sneak peek, very exciting updates, let's go! First sneak peek, and we've got another banger. Beechley is getting a lovely new upgrade, or revamp as the message says. First off, brand new colour scheme that finally fits Metro a lot more than what we have currently. Also, this upgrade actually makes Beechley feel like, well, it feels more up to standard of the majority of the stations we have in the game now, as opposed to what was acceptable back in 1.6 when it was first added. Also, the iconic Beechley triangle seems to have had some sort of alteration or change or something, as well as the nearby Beechley sidings, those of which we can't see and so can't really determine if they still exist or not. This also indicates upgrades to the Willowfield branch as a whole, following the recent upgrade of Hendon Park in 2.1. Overall, I feel like this is a very welcome and very overdue upgrade in my overall opinion, as over the years it started to feel a bit bland compared to the surrounding Stepford area and just everything else. Right then, the next one we've got another double, this time at the Class 185, which will mean you can drive it with 6 coaches. Again, longer Connect trains, yippee. You can also see in the background what seems to be a Class 385-1/1 maybe, also maybe in a double config. Spoiler alert, you may find out about it later on. Overall, just refer back to what I said about the other double sneak peek. I don't have much else to say. Well, I think we've reached probably the best one out of all of these. What is this station, may I ask? If you just have a look, I'll give you like 5 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds is up. It's Morganstown. And yes, I know many people have been like, oh, I don't like that. Oh, it looks a bit awful. Oh, I prefer the old one. Why has it got a downgrade? Well, first off, not really a downgrade, more of an upgrade in my opinion. But I think, honestly, this feels a lot more like a town sort of station as opposed to the big canopy city-like station that we have now. While the current station is nice, don't get me wrong, this feels a lot more fitting and a lot more alive, especially helped by the rural scenery, which fully convinces you that this is a proper rural town, which I feel the current fails on slightly. Not to mention, it did seem a little bit strange how grand Morganstown Station is when it's very close. Not to mention, it did seem a little bit strange how grand Morganstown became, even though it's very close to Benton. I mean, the only reason I can really think of is it's serving pretty much every operator. This is also likely a sign that the Morganstown Triangle will be upgraded somehow, as well as the massively overdue upgrade of Hampton Hargate. I know. In the distance, we can also see there'll be some changes to the Morganstown flyover and bridge, as well as Whitney Green Depot, which is likely moved somewhere. I'm not sure where, but somewhere. Overall, I think this has lovely scenery, it's a lovely station, it's very exciting, I love it! And that was the end of my notes for that one, so I have nothing more to say. Oh my god, wait, another double? This time we actually see the Class 385-1 double thing, and it looks cool. Not to mention we can see the newer mesh overhead wires are still expanding and slowly taking over all the other unmeshed ones. Overall, double connect trains are good, Game Pass who bloody knows. Next one, which is a whole lot bigger. Well, this is quite a big one, so let's get on with it. So, right here we are shown an unknown but definitely new metro station, which appears to be in the Stepford area near Financial Quarter, which can be seen by the buildings in the background and as pointed out in this image on screen. Some think this is also an indication for AI passengers, however, I don't feel that such thing is really alluded to or shown, apart from, I guess, the skeleton and the person on the benches. Not to mention the original file name is, and I quote, 3 human-controlled avatars standing on station.png. But that's not all. We've also got a video sneak peek, as seen here. Yes, indeed, it seems that TRTS boxes are more than scenery now and will be utilised properly within dispatching. This, in my opinion, will make dispatching a little easier, as the TRTS box can serve as a nice indicator for where to dispatch from, as well as the train standard, of course. I'm not going to go against that, am I? Not to mention, this fully replaces the current way of enabling TRTS as seen within the UI at the start. Woo! Right then, the final sneak peek of this video. This is what I get for missing out on the rest, I guess. But here is the newest one, and indeed it shows a lovely upgrade of Benton Bridge. Now, I'll be honest with you, my first reaction when looking at this was simply, whoa. Now, like I said, it's Benton Bridge, which has taken on a more city/urban look as opposed to the wooden building it is and has been since the very beginning. In my opinion, I feel like one of the best parts about this has to be how it fully feels like a sister station of sorts to its bigger counterpart of Benton. Not to mention, it also kind of follows the style of the bridge itself and feels quite natural in that area. Now, there's still 4 platforms, however, I feel like the platforms going to and from the airport could change, going from 1 and 4 to 1 and 2, with 3 and 4 serving to and from Leighton. Still, though, they could just keep it how it always has been. Anyway, that was 9 full sneak peeks in one video. If you've made it to the end, first off, how? Second, thank you so much. If you did somehow enjoy it, why not like the video? Why not subscribe to my dead channel? And do all that good stuff. I've been Josh, and I'm gonna go and do something. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Bye!